All the facts, I put some ice on my wrist. Everywhere I pop out is dancing. I hit the crowd with some. Soon as I walk out, they standing.
Intense.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And for Los Angeles, they're ahead of where they were last season at this time. Always nice to see that progress in a positive direction. Some teams fast out of the gate, others not so lucky. Kenny, for the teams that have started slowly, how do they turn the tide?
You know what? About a week ago, I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and I was like, when that happens, you can't panic. The season's just begun. Identify the real problems before you start tinkering on things.
Sometimes a lineup change can help. Things may just have to work themselves out, though.
Time now for tip-off. We get it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. In the last meeting for these two teams, the Lakers came away with the win against Portland. Right now, they're in charge of the season series up 2-0, looking to go for 3.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawlessly.
And that's what it comes down to, execution, especially when you're on the road. Can you follow your game plan? I thought they were awesome in that game.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, undisputedly, Damian Lillard is the leader of this Blazers team. Now, Yusuf Nurkic said, he's the best thing that's happened to me. To have a superstar in this league as a leader, a friend, and a teammate, it makes me better. Kevin?
LDA, you can't get much higher praise than that. Thanks. Clark, back when you were playing, what were the biggest challenges over the first third of the season you found?
Well, the travel is always a challenge, particularly early in your career, just learning how to manage that. How do you rest? How do you get your work in? How do you stay focused mentally? So the challenge of travel and the details of your craft. And then establishing chemistry with your teammates. We were kind of in transition my first 3 years in Indiana, where we had new players each year, and that's one of the challenges with the team that's struggling to be competitive.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Turner, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Now here's LeBron to the left wing. Ball kicks to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And the shot is long. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Atlanta.
Oh! Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, wow. And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Kicks it out to LeBron. Again, the Lakers.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Got a hand on it.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. Here's Ingram. Ball with it. 9 points last game. 8 feet away. Nice touch on the bank shot. Ball's got his first bucket of the night.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
McCollum against Ingram. Now, here's Aminu. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Nurkic, rebounded by McGee. Kuzma passes to LeBron. Count it. James has got 6 points.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 4-point game. From past the arc, cans it from downtown. Lillard's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
LeBron outside. The pass to Kuzma. To the left side wing. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
Lakers last season hoped to compete, but that wasn't the case, Clark, as we saw. They'll look to do better this season.
Well, you look at last season, end of the year, 11th in the West, learned about the direction they'll grow as a team, and played at a very high pace, and I can expect Showtime to be back in full swing this season and in the coming seasons.
Here's Ball after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Back to Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Pass to Aminu. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Golden State. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
LeBron against Turner. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
LeBron against Turner. Baseline try, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Turner's got his first points of the night.
And it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, you know, both teams scoring at a really steady clip. If you like good offense, you've come to the right spot. This is your game.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Ingram against McCollum. Ingram attacking. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McCollum. And it's Ingram missing.
Boy, Kevin, he just clanked that one. I mean, surprising because the defense wasn't really in the picture.
Inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. James looking it over. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, we saw no matter what they tried offensively, the opponent just had the answer.
Yep, they sure did. Seemed like they had them completely figured out, hammered them with their aggressive defense throughout the game.
Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. And Portland with a change here, too. Harkless is checked in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The shot's good from Kuzma.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's McCollum. 26 points for him last game against Boston. Bucket is good. Nurkic has got 6. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
For the Trailblazers, Leonard, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Nick Stauskas comes in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Curry subbed in for C.J. McCollum. One-on-one fast break. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Here's Stauskas. 9 points last game. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry. Here's Harkless. Great D that time from James.
Kevin, I like the defense there. I mean, they didn't make that easy, and he definitely seemed intimidated by the defenders.
And they double up LeBron. Ball kicks to Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing, guarded by Curry. And that one's good, Ingram.
Boy, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
Here's Lillard. The shot off that time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And Damian Lillard has always been an incredible scorer. His range and ability to create let him carry the load on offense, and has also stepped up as a vocal leader for this team, has grown into that role the last few seasons.
Now here's Ingram after the miss from Damian Lillard. Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
And with Lillard and becoming a team leader, Greg, he's always been one to lead by example.
And when Lillard was the clear star of the team, players started to look at him as a mentor and realize the kind of effect he can have on his teammates. And that led him to opening up, inviting them to dinner and hanging out. Wasn't something he took to immediately, but he has shown he could not only be a franchise talent on the court, but off the court as well.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Beasley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Stevenson comes in for James. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And stolen by Lillard. Kicks it to Harkless. Passes it to Curry. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Right side, Leonard. Clock at 6. Shoots over Zubac. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
Rondo against Lillard. Pass to Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Head coaches obviously get the attention in all sports, Clark, but the assistants also play very big roles. How do you build chemistry as a coaching staff?
You know, I've never coached, but I've watched a lot of coaches. I think first and foremost, you appreciate your assistant coaches, and then you give them room to grow and develop as coaches. And you share with them the building of the team and the coaching of the team. And that, to me, I think, if you serve your assistant coaches as they're serving you, I think that's how you build the best chemistry.
And loyalty's got to be big among that group on that sideline, doesn't it? Loyal to each other.
Big time. Loyalty to one another, and then also a common focus on really serving the players to the best of their ability collectively.
And the foul called on Myers Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hart. He's guarded by McCollum. Hart, that's good. Hart's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Harkless with the bucket.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Here's Hart. He has 5. 1:21 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Releases. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Stevenson's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, nothing to see Lance Stevenson knock down one of those. As a matter of fact, you expect it from him.
McCollum outside. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Stevenson following the miss by C.J. McCollum. From deep. Rondo's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harkless. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Rondo kicks to Hart. Can't connect from long distance. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. One of the most lethal scorers in the game, All-Star Damian Lillard, talks about why confidence is big for him.
I like a challenge. I love being here, and I feel like, you know, if I have the confidence in myself that I say I have, then we could bring in some guys that can get better, and we can build something from here on out. Same thing happened with Golden State. You know, nobody talked about Golden State 4 years ago.
And the Blazers, Greg, disappointed with last year's first-round defeat, but they've assembled some nice talent.
And like he said, we've seen teams jump into title contention more quickly than expected in the past.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Listen, early on taking the lead, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, I like it too. They're doing a great job working the ball around, staying aggressive, and capitalizing too.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Harkless is out there with Myers Leonard, and it's Stauskas in at the small forward position. From 12 feet out, count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from McCollum.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Rondo against Lillard. Rondo finds Stevenson. And Hart has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hart's got 8 points.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Leonard. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Now Rondo, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Pass to Stevenson. And Hart has it in the corner. No good on the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
McCollum outside. And there's the pass to Stauskas. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Rondo passes to Beasley. Here's Hart, defended by Harkless. Hart kicks to Rondo. Passes it to Zubac. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good. And it's an 8-point Laker lead.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Rondo against Lillard. Rondo finds Beasley. And here is Zubac. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Lakers making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Leonard. Aminu comes in for Maurice Harkless. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Nick Stauskas. And Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. Los Angeles making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Here's Caldwell Pope. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Aminu against Beasley. Shot clock at 5. Over Aminu. And again, the Lakers, no good. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Caldwell Pope against McCollum. Over Caldwell Pope. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Hart. Latrey. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. You had a terrific amateur career. You made NBA all-rookie first team. Can't exactly call you a late bloomer at all. You were really thriving.
Yeah, I had a lot of great people around me, Kevin, from the time I started playing in middle school to high school, college, the pros. Actually was fortunate. Herb Williams, a teammate of mine in college at Ohio State, was also with the Pacers when I got there. So that helped my transition immensely to have a friend, veteran guy in the league. He had been there a year before me, break me in, and then I had an opportunity to play a lot and show what I could do, but I attribute it to good fortune, favor, and a lot of good people.
Now James. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Curry after the basket by the Lakers. Cullen passes to Aminu. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Caldwell Pope against McCollum. McGee inside. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta.
Yeah, excellent work on the boards that night. Always in attack mode, and that allowed him to get plenty of rebounds.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Curry kicks to Aminu. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Turner.
Screen.
McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Caldwell Pope. Here's Nurkic. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Nurkic has got it back down to within single digits for the Trailblazers. And here is James. 13 points in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, there's always this debate, Clark. Could the best teams 20 years ago beat the best teams of today?
I think there would be some compelling matchups, and I think you would find winners on both sides from different eras. I really do. It's hard to compare just because of the difference in eras and periods, but really good championship teams typically could handle most teams in the current era. I believe that in all sports. So compelling matchups, and I do think some teams from a couple of decades ago could handle some of the teams that we see winning championships now.
Now here's Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Basket good.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Aminu against James. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Curry can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 11. And Al-Farouq Aminu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. James against Turner. Over to the left wing. Now here's Kuzma. He's guarded closely. Count that bucket. And that's now 17 points for LeBron.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the basket by McCollum. Los Angeles leading by 11. LeBron with it. 17 points in the game. Pass to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Back to James. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Turner. The pass to McCollum. He kicks to Curry. To the middle. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Curry. Nurkic has got 6 in the quarter.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Ball, the pass to Kuzma. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint, here's Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now, here's Ball. LeBron, left side. And LeBron throws it down.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Curry dishes to McCollum. Kicks it to Aminu. Back to McCollum. It's deflected. Now, here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And you look at Lonzo Ball, and mostly his offense stands out. But you know what, Clark? He is a strong defensive player as well.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's got a nice combination, Kevin, of strength and length, which allows him to stay in front and disrupt opposing players. Really good instincts on and off the ball, which I think is why he's able to come up with blocks and steals from his position. I don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is at the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
Curry kicks to Harkless. Dishes to Nurkic. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Kuzma. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Stauskas. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Lonzo Ball. And Portland with a change here too. Lillard's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Leonard kicks to Curry. Rondo with the steal. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Lakers leading by 12. 1:07 left to play in the first half. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 3-pointer, Lillard. No good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's LeBron. Leonard with the steal. And stolen by Kuzma. LeBron left side. Lots of room. That one wide left.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Stauskas has it in the corner. Now Lillard. 20 points for him last game against Boston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, we saw once again, Ernie, there really is no great way to defend LeBron. He has the strength to get to the rim anytime he wants. Reminds me of somebody I used to know, Ernie.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and you know, he accumulated a lot of assists. And I liked how unselfish he was, Greg.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Brandon Ingram's out there with ball, and it's McGee in at the center position. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Now, here's Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. James has got the first points of the second half here for Los Angeles. Lillard finds McCollum. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 12. James outside.
This is where LeBron starts to break you down physically and mentally. Just the power moves there off the dribble.
And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's McGee. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And they double up James. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good on the three-point shot. Kuzma's got 9.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Three-pointer, Lillard. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Kuzma. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They're up right now because he's been dominant on offense. And, man, I like seeing him catch fire like this.
McCollum with the ball. 6 points for him. Here's Nurkic. McGee with the block. LeBron James on the wing. In the corner, it's Ingram. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
And a look here at the shot chart for James.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. Just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
Now, here's Lillard, averaging 28 points a game, and it's not an easy feat for what this man does on the offensive end.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Here's LeBron, following the score by Damian Lillard. LeBron outside. Kuzma passes to James. It's stolen by Aminu. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Aminu with the bucket.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 5. To the inside. Out to Ingram. Off target with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 15. Turner dishes to Aminu. Turner looking around. Shoots from the corner. And the shot is long. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. James against Turner. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys. Just as much in this half as the first.
They've also done a lot of good work in the post tonight. That's certainly been an advantage as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Grant Stevenson comes in for JaVale McGee. And Hart subbed in for Ingram. Turner finds Nurkic over LeBron. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 16 points for Nurkic.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Aminu against LeBron. It's tipped. That's a 2 from Lillard. And Lance Stevenson pulls it down. Lakers leading by 14. The drive. Look at that jam.
Come on now. Bring the thunder. Rock that rim.
And an example of using momentum to your advantage. LeBron inviting the contact, and he comes out the winner.
Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Nurkic against LeBron. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Beasley kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Beasley. Fires it up. The Lakers rebound. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 16. And Portland with another turnover here. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll begin a long road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Now here's Beasley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. Here's LeBron. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Lakers lead by 18.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Here's McCollum. He has 6. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got 9.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D. And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time.
Now here's Lillard after LeBron James's miss. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. And then for the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Nurkic. Reese Harkless comes in for Turner. And it's Seth Curry in for Damian Lillard. And here are the Trailblazers now. 15-point game. Curry can't get it to go. And with McCollum's explosiveness, Greg, you recall he put up 50 points in a game last season.
And how about he did so in under 30 minutes of floor time? McCollum, only the second player to ever achieve that mark. Helps he started with a 28-point first quarter. When he is locked in, he can put up points like nobody's business.
Lakers leading by 15. Stevenson outside. Back to Beasley. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Caldwell Pope's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low. Leonard kicks to Harkless. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He has 6.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Caldwell Pope passes to Beasley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Al Farouk Aminu. The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Portland. Trailblazers trail by 18. Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. Five to shoot. On the wing. And it's good off the back rim and in. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Curry against Rondo. Pass to Zubac. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Curry finds McCollum. Floats one up. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Shooting at a high percentage. All teams aim to do that. Let's see the league's best. The Lakers, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Hart. And again, no good by the Lakers. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 14. For 3, Stauskas. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Here's Hart. He's got 13. The pass to Zubac. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And he's good on the 3-ball. Caldwell Pope's got 6 in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
It's deflected. Trailblazers trail by 12. Curry looking around. McCollum dishes to Curry. Harkless the pass to McCollum. That will fall for his 7th bucket, 7 for 15 in this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Yep, that one goes. Zubac has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Zubac atop the key. Over to the wing. Here's Hart. And there's another one for the Lakers. So it's Portland now. A 12-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the 2nd of 6 for them. Now here's Harkless. He's got 8. Curry, good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Rondo. Inside. It's stolen by Curry. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's McCollum. They grab their own miss. Harkless. It's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beasley. McCollum against Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. It doesn't go for him. Fires the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pin 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And thanks to their outstanding defense, the impact Damian Lillard has had on this game has been minimal. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Trailblazers trail by 13. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Myers Leonard. Stauskas is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Curry. And it's McCollum in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Leonard. Back to McCollum. Shoots over ball. McGee with the block. To the middle. Over Harkless. Again, Los Angeles.
The tenacity, the attention to detail. It's why these guys are in complete control.
And you know what, Greg? They are crushing it on both ends. I mean, in total control right now.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Curry. Rebound the Lakers. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ball, the pass to McGee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Curry finds Harkless. And it's Leonard at the elbow. And a wide open look for McCollum, and another 3 for Portland.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Now, here's ball. Right wing, three-pointer. Kuzma can't get it to go. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 14. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Nurkic checked in for the Trail Blazers. Damian Lillard comes in for McCollum. Stauskas' shot is off. Lakers leading by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Lillard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Now, here's Kuzma. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Los Angeles. Took him no time at all on that one. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Portland. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Harkless. And Turner's subbed in for Stauskas. Lillard misses. Los Angeles leading by 13. Kuzma kicks to Ingram. Back to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
And so here's Portland, following the bucket by the Lakers. Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And sometimes when you want something done, you got to do it yourself. That dunks the shot in the arm they need to really cut into that lead.
Well, Greg, it certainly got everybody on their bench up and off their seats and cheering.
Yeah, that could be an instant momentum shift. That certainly was a rim wrecker. Here's Curry with the three. He can't get that one to fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Ball, the pass to LeBron. Back to Ball. Lets it go from 11. That's good on the jump shot. And the Lakers lead by 15.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the basket by Lillard.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He told them, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Here's Lillard after the basket by Los Angeles. Takes the three. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. James, the pass to Kuzma. Over Turner. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, the thing they did there, Greg, clogged up the passing lanes, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Here's Nurkic. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
Curry against Ingram. He dishes it to McGee. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
Out left to the wing. Ball against Lillard. Ball, the pass to McGee. Nurkic with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Turner leading the charge. Unable to get that one. Lakers leading by 15. Now Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing. Clock at 6. For the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Passes it to Kuzma. In the corner, it's Ingram. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Aminu dishes to Lillard to end the cold streak. The shot, no good. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. James kicks to Ingram. And it's Ball in the corner. Here's Kuzma. And Curry pulls it down. Portland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Over in the corner, Lillard. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Out to Kuzma. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's the 3. The Lakers keep it alive. Fresh 24. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And the Trailblazers making a change here. McCollum's checked in. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 14-point game. McCollum outside. Right at the free throw line, and he hits the jump shot. McCollum's got 16 points here in the second half.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And, you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. Many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
Lillard against Ball. No one near Turner as he lets it go. But they get it back. Another shot. The Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And with Kuzma, he is so ahead of schedule as a scorer, Clark. He's had time to branch out this development.
Yeah, he's got a nice game offensively. Boy, he does a little bit of everything. Handles it, shoots it, can score with or without the ball. Even at the end of last season, I think he focused more on acting as a playmaker for others, which adds to his versatility. The sky's the limit for this guy, Kevin.
Offensive rebound. Ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, Ball showing you some nice physicality and strength there, Kevin. And you've got to have confidence in yourself to be able to draw fouls and play through contact like that. Wasn't the easiest of rookie years last season for Lonzo Ball. Came in with a lot of hype and high expectations. Yet, you got to keep big picture in mind. Overall, a solid start to his career, and he showed why he is viewed as such a promising prospect. Can't give up on this kid yet.
And here's LeBron outside. Connects from three-point range. LeBron's got 33.
Man, it's so good to see LeBron James rise up with confidence from deep. That's a part of his game that he continues to improve on, and it's actually become quite efficient.
Now here's McCollum. Shoots over Ingram, and the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 7 now in this quarter. And Clark, of course, with Ball, so much attention is paid to him because of all these outside distractions.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he came in with a huge amount of scrutiny. Played at UCLA from California, highly touted. Quite impressive that he handled himself the way he did with that kind of media scrutiny. He's got the ability, though, I think, to be an outstanding playmaker as he develops in this league.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Now here's Turner from 20 feet out. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 26 points for C.J. McCollum. Lakers leading by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Ingram against McCollum. And he gets the bucket.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.